Sorman, Josh Elliott with you at the Rose Parade, the 125th. And this is the entry from Farmers Insurance, which recently lost a Thank a Million Teachers program. They're going to raise up to $1 million for grants for teachers, and the 9 owls here representing teachers of all disciplines. The bodies of the owls took, well, about 6 hours each to decorate. They're fashioned from palm bark, which is actually combed out to make it lie flat, with accents of furry pampas grass and caps of purple statice and yellow straw flower, like so many of the floats. This one is impactful well beyond the beauty that we enjoy on this day. Here's more on how Farmers Insurance is thanking those who so very much deserve our gratitude. And certainly we're all grateful to Albert Einstein for his contributions. There he is pictured with the Salvation Army band many years ago.
That photograph not doctored in any way.
That was not what we intended to show you, but yet, of course, we're Albert Einstein, who lived and worked here in Pasadena.
I do want to point out
the Rose Parade. We were
thought to be one of the smartest men who's ever lived among us. Choosing to ring in the new year here in Pasadena, California, evidence of intelligence.
Just
certainly.
How smart he was.
It is remarkable. And now one of the great traditions here at the Rose Parade, the Queen and her court. The 96th Rose Queen presiding over the parade, and today it is from Altadena, Anna Marie Acosta, a 17-year-old who attends Pasadena Polytechnic. It's Pasadena Poly to those of us who call this home. She hopes to become a neurosurgeon, and that is just, it's a tiny little bit of what it takes to become a queen. Certainly service and being well-rounded, certainly something that the committee looks for in its queens.
There are literally 1,000 or so girls every year who submit themselves as candidates for this, and it's whittled down to the Queen and her court. They make 100 or so appearances all over. So she beat out about, let's say, 900 to 1,000 other young women with just exceptional poise and intelligence. And what they really look at is, as they put these young women together for a couple of weeks or so, they put the whole court together before they decide who the queen is. And then they really look at the chemistry of the group and the leadership abilities of the young woman who is eventually named the queen.
And I can tell you, the women who grow up in this area from which they are drawn, really, everybody does grow up hoping to be queen. Congratulations to you, Anna Marie.
Yeah, at one point, she was one of these little girls in the crowd of this some 700,000, as you can see from the aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, the tires chosen by experts for superior performance in challenging conditions. Goodyear, more driven. And what beautiful pictures we have today on really a picture-perfect day. Temperatures in the 70s here, about 10 degrees warmer than usual in Pasadena. It's gorgeous.
It is a global parade, to be sure, but so many regional representatives take part each and every year. La Cañada Flint Ridge, the theme of their float, Doggone. This is the 36th year for a town nearby, just down the Pasadena Freeway from us here in Pasadena, about 6 miles northwest. And they produced this float, in fact, entirely on their own. It's one of the fun things about this parade each and every year, this entry. We get to see it with you for the very first time. I can't imagine why they call it Doggone, however. I'm still trying to work that out. As you can see, in fact, the dog catcher having a bit of a hard time as the dogs, well, the inmates driving the asylum, if you will. Absolutely gorgeous. And original inspiration, in fact. The float builders named the dogs as well. So you're looking at Shasta, Gunner, Gypsy, Morgan, and Winston. They even named the catcher, or not so much. His name, Steve.
Steve.
And interesting, in this Quasquacentennial parade.
Oh, well done, my friend. Quasquacentennial.
125 years long. Lots of canine-themed floats. Not the first puppy dogs will be seen this morning.
There are so many young kids here in the crowd, and really the magic of this parade is the youngsters who are out there watching. And you can tell that a lot of the designers of the floats have that young audience in mind, and they like nothing better than their dogs and their elephants, and there's a sweet little face
Speaking of youngsters, in fact, the inspiration for the Locking You Out of Flint Ridge entry, a 13-year-old girl. Thought it would be a great idea. I cannot argue with you, little one. And then just a little bit down the road from us,